So since then, in the 380 days, our government, oh, by the way, I've set this in the USA, I've set it in America, and I wanted it to be a little unique in the sense of like causing problems or a background of political intrigue, if you want to do it, that we're the only place that this portal has happened. Whether or not the particles have now spread to other places and other people are now getting that could be something you want to do, for sure. But in mine, as of right now, I've only kind of thought loosely of this. It's only in the States, and for the last 12 months, the government has basically set up shop around this big giant dungeon that I'm just calling the Crawl. Maybe because I just watched Stranger Things and I just thought that was a good term. And why not steal instead of create, you know? I mean, create by stealing. However you want to say it. So now that you got that little, then the next part would be that in this crawl, there's another side effect. For whatever reason, the monsters that are in there do not ever leave the depths of its dungeon. So we haven't had to worry about any events from the crawl causing calamity on the surface. So instead, we've had a ability that the government has set up shop, like I said, and for the last 12 months, they have cleared mostly the first 2 floors of the crawl and have kind of set up a base. Now, they are finding out some problems, just like kind of solo leveling. Monsters and creatures, not only in the crawl, but then in gates that open up, because I want to still keep this to like solo leveling, which right now we're kind of in Deliciousness in the Dungeon-ish, a loosely still concept. But monsters are very immune to weaponry and stuff that we bring from our world. Even though this is a merger, even in the crawl, the problem is the military, without magically being altered from the magic particles being dispersed, bullets and whatnot technology that they can throw at them can and is a little bit more effective than in the show, but for the most part, they're doing a fraction of the damage. So putting this into like D&D terms, most likely using a regular firearm to attack a goblin, your firearm will not only have to break the AC, which is going to be set a lot higher, almost like it has a hardness, but then after you break the AC, instead of rolling the damage dice for the gun, you're most likely only going to do exactly 1 point of damage. Or in like a burst setting, you may do a D2 to a D4, but never more than that. Meaning, now of course, if you're talking like a rocket or that, it may actually be like a D8 of damage. But think about that. You just took a rocket launcher to a goblin to deal a D8, which would be the equivalent of just walking up and stabbing somebody with a short sword or a long sword. Is a short sword a D8? I think a short sword's a D6. Don't quote me on that.